Hey, this is Alan Quinto here with Hines Ward, Super Bowl champion. I'm just going to ask him a few questions before our shoot tonight. Hines, real quick here. How cool is it, first of all, to be in the Madden video game?
It's always cool. I mean, just to be able to see yourself on a video game. I think that's every kid's childhood dream to sit there and play with yourself. As the character out on the video game. So for me, I'm always a little biased when I get it. I can't wait for the new Madden game to come out. And you want to see your ratings, and you want to play with yourself. I mean, your team, so you can go out and I'm always throwing myself the ball. The other guys don't have a chance to catch it.
Well, tell me what it's like playing with one of the two cover athletes, Troy Polamalu. What's it like with him on the field?
You know what? He's just a phenomenal human being. I mean, he's just a well-rounded guy. He's a great leader on the team. Phenomenal player, but just a great person off the field. Very low-key. And then when he puts the uniform on, he turns on the switch, and he's a different human being. He plays out of his body, and he's just a phenomenal guy and a great teammate.
He's focused, very focused on it. Let's look back at the Super Bowl here. How did it feel? The clock winding down, those last 35 seconds. You guys just scored that go-ahead touchdown at the end of the game, and watching that last Cardinal drive. How did that feel when you're on the sideline?
It was exciting. It was almost gave a heart attack. This is the only game where you can go from the all-time low back to an all-time high in less than 30 seconds. And when we went ahead with the game-winning touchdown, there was still time enough on the clock that were left, and you really didn't know what would happen. For a lot of teams, in our position, they probably would have gave up, seeing the opponent score a touchdown with maybe 2 minutes left in the ball game. But I think we showed a lot of character in our team the way we came back and went down and scored the winning touchdown. But they say the game is a full 60-minute game, so until that clock wound down to 0 seconds left on the scoreboard, there was still a slim chance that they had a great opportunity to win that game. So for us, we're blessed, and lucky for us, there had to be a winner, there had to be a loser, and we were on the winning side of it, so it felt really good.
A big sack at the end of the game from Lamar.
There's no question. I mean, it's just it was a total team effort. I think every individual helped go out there and win the Super Bowl, and Lamar just that was icing on the cake for him to go out there and get the sack to seal the game, and we went on to win the Super Bowl.
Well, along with Willie Parker and Ben Roethlisberger, who are here tonight, you were also on that team that won the Super Bowl 3 years ago. How was this victory different to the one a few years ago?
Well, you appreciate it a little more. At first, you win it, you're just ecstatic. It just, it was Coach Cowher's first Super Bowl. Jerome winning the Super Bowl in a city where it all started for him. And for a lot of guys, we were just happy to be there, living a childhood dream. But then having an up and down season in between the two Super Bowls, you appreciate it a lot more. It's not overwhelming. When we went to media day, we knew what to expect, and we're very focused. And then you actually play the game. You're looking around, you're seeing all the superstars, the cameras and stuff. You don't get caught up in the moment. You're still there to play the game, and you appreciate it a lot more the second go around, because considering we had the hardest schedule in the league. We had to overcome a lot of injuries throughout the whole year, and then to go out and put it all together and come together as a unit, to beat Baltimore 3 times, to win the AFC Championship at home, which we haven't done in a long, long time, and going to Super Bowl, and then going out the way we won, come from behind and do it. It was such a dramatic moment. You appreciate it a lot more second go around.
Well, some have called you the Dalai Lama of the NFL for your contagious smile, as well as because of your great work being an advocate for social change back in Korea, where you told kids, if the country can accept me for who I am, accept me for being a Korean, I'm pretty sure that this country can change and accept you for who you are. Now, how gratifying is it that you become such a great figure, not only just for Koreans, but for all Asians?
Well, it's just great. Like I said, that's what's so great about this sport. It doesn't look at color. I think people accept you for who you are. It's unfortunate that, that it has to be that way over there. But, I just want them to know that, they don't have to go to another country to have success or be accepted. And, if I can change one person's way of thought, how they feel about biracial people in general, then and I've done my job. But it's definitely great to go back and be accepted by a whole country where I was once shunned upon. My mother was shunned upon, and kind of outcast in her own thing. And there's really nothing I can do about the past, but if I can help change the future to let Asian Americans a better place and be more acceptance, then I've done my job. I'm happy with that.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Let's look at here tonight. Where does this experience here? I mean, we haven't gotten started yet, but being in an EA Sports commercial, where does that rank? And maybe some
It's all time
highlights
high, man. It's just my life has been definitely just like Forrest Gump. You just go through it, and winning the Super Bowl, meeting the president, and I can't explain it. I think God has His hands on me just to be blessed, to be out and get an opportunity, especially being a part of a video game, which. I bought the first Madden when it first came out,
nice.
And the men were stick men, and you really couldn't tell. Everybody looked the same, and now technology has changed, and now it's almost you're watching yourself in live in color, and playing your character on the video game. It's just amazing, and it's something. For me, I've kept all the Madden so I can show my son one day that his pops was on a video game, and just very blessed and very honored to be a part of
your game. Are you hoping that the Madden developers got right? Is it your breaking tackles? Is it blocking downfield, or maybe your great hands?
I like great hands. I don't like to be known as a guy who drop balls. I like when you need someone to make a play in this clutch time, I would love for them to put clutch almost 100.
Give you a 99 on hand.
Yeah, I thrive in those situations. I mean, everybody drops the ball, but I like to keep my ratio, my percentage pretty high as far as wherever that ball's at. Then I'm going to make sure that I give it 110% to try to catch that ball and come up with a big catch for our team.
Cool. I have one last question here from our community, one of our community members. I'm going to be going live with them in a little bit.
Okay.
Millennium OS, he asks, how much pride do you take in your downfield
I take a lot of pride. Just playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, we're known to be a dominant run team. Of course, we all want to catch balls and passes like that, but it's not. I don't play for the Cardinals. I don't play for the St. Louis Rams or anybody. I play for the Pittsburgh Steelers, so I don't get caught up in numbers games. Trying to compare my numbers, against some of the other guys' numbers throughout the league, because majority of the time we're not playing from behind. We're playing up. We're up, and we're going to run the ball and put our great defense out there. So, but I take pride on just being a complete wide receiver, a guy who's going to score touchdowns, make huge third down catches, move the chains, make a big play here and there, and also blocking downfield, because when you see our running backs score on long, big, bust a big play wide open, usually involves a wide receiver blocking down. EA Sports, it's in the game.